a hand-cranked wooden barrel. Leaky, dark, and it almost sank a British warship. 1776. The American Revolution. The British Navy is the most powerful fleet on Earth. Hundreds of ships, thousands of cannons. The Americans have almost nothing, so they get creative. Enter David Bushnell, a Yale graduate, an inventor, and possibly insane. He builds a submarine. He calls it the Turtle. It looks like two tortoise shells glued together, wooden, tarred, reinforced with iron bands. It's about 7 feet tall. It holds one man, one very brave, very foolish man. The Turtle works like this. The operator climbs inside. He closes the hatch. He turns hand cranks. One crank spins a propeller for forward motion. Another crank spins a propeller for up and down. There are no windows. He navigates by a compass lit with glowing foxfire, a bioluminescent fungus. He has enough air for about 30 minutes. Then he suffocates or surfaces. To sink, he lets water into a ballast tank. To rise, he pumps it out by hand, a hand pump. Everything is hand-powered. Everything leaks. The operator is sitting in cold, dark, slowly rising water. The weapon? A cask of gunpowder, 150 pounds. Attached to a screw, the operator must approach the enemy ship from below, drill the screw into the wooden hull, attach the bomb, set a timer, escape. The bomb explodes. Ship sinks. Simple. The mission? September 6th, 1776. Sergeant Ezra Lee volunteers. He cranks the Turtle toward HMS Eagle, a British warship in New York Harbor. He reaches the hull. He tries to drill. The screw won't penetrate. The hull is sheathed in copper. Lee tries again. Nothing. He's running out of air. He releases the bomb. It floats away. It explodes harmlessly. Lee escapes. The Turtle never sank a ship, but it proved submarines could work. Bushnell's design had all the elements of modern subs: ballast tanks, propellers, depth control, just hand-cranked. Later, Robert Fulton improved the design. Then the Confederates built the Hunley. Then the Germans built U-boats, all descendants of a leaky wooden barrel built by a Yale genius in 1776. Ezra Lee survived the war. He died in 1821. He never talked about that night in the harbor, but every submariner today owes him a debt. He crawled into a hand-cranked coffin and proved that humans could fight from beneath the waves. The first submarine. A death trap, but it worked.